Hello YouTube and welcome back to part 2 of this playthrough of Pixel Piracy. This is number 7, well part 2 basically. Again, this one here ran on a lot longer than I actually wanted it to, so I've paused it at pretty much where we are now. We're moving to this island here, and away we go. Again, as I was saying before in the last video, the difficulty curve has increased exponentially on this one. Food and money issues, or hunger and morale issues I should say, are pretty hard on this one. So again, it's still the usual same fun, killing pirates, trying to keep your pirates alright, getting things going, keeping people happy. I've had a little bit of a play around with one of them where I was able to get a save editor and start fiddling around with the stats and the scores and things like that, and it is fun. And you can get quite high in levels as well while you're doing it, while you're playing, especially if you've got lots and lots of gold. You can do some pretty cool things as well. So again, we're on the next island against a tribal guy, Tribal Zero. So in we go. Give him a dig. Go on, fucking do him, Billy, do him. His name ain't even Billy, but who cares? Lindsay, that's the one. A tetra herb, a tobacco herb, and I believe this is where I'm trying to show you how you can use your other people to sort of go in and loot for you if you want to. So what I would like there, because the problem is some of these stats and stuff that you get, say for instance you can get a thief, and what they do is when you unlock the lock boxes and things like that, they have a chance of stealing your items that are on the ground. So what I would suggest for that one would be obviously to be able to choose whether to open the box or use the banana tree at that point in time. I kind of got lost in transition there, sorry about that. So basically what I would like to have had was like an option: do you wish to open the box or do you wish to use the banana tree? And that way you could then go, I want to use the banana tree first, get everybody back on the boat, then open the chest, because obviously you don't want Wyatt going around saying, oh, do you want to take these bananas? Are you sure you want to take these bananas? Okay, then you take the bananas. By the time you'd finished with all that, your thief's then gone and nicked all your gold and everything like that, and you don't want that at all. So back onto the boat, and away we go. So 2 against 1 is pretty good. You know, you're going to win that battle. There's one battle I had earlier on today that I was trying out, and I was 3v1, 2v4, sorry. And I actually ended up winning the battle, and I was like, oh yes, come on. Unfortunately, I lost the video data for that. Didn't actually decode properly, and I've got shit on my boat again. More shit on my boat. No, I don't want you becoming a fighter. I need you as a navigator so I can actually get more money. I am the boss. The boss hasn't died yet. And another addition that I quite like to the game as well has been the addition of speed on your boats. Now, I was told that the navigators actually reduce the time it takes for you to get from point A to point B, so it's like a speed increase on your boat. You can also use the wood steering wheels. They will actually increase the travel time as well, or decrease the travel time. So in this one, I want to try and flee this battle because I think I'm gonna fail. It's gonna be terrible. I'd rather get to the island and get more people. So basically what I'm trying to do there is I'm trying to direct him to attack a specific target. But instead they just completely ignore it and go their separate ways. So you'll see me doing a lot of this like sort of space bar stuff to bring the pause menu up so I can see the HP bars. You know, my captain's about to die there, so I want to get I want to get healed up as quickly as possible. So I think I get a couple of bananas down there, and then I put on the shield, the chest piece instead. Do I? Oh no, I don't. Hang on, I did that. Must have done that later on to get the chest piece back up again. So everybody's doing. I don't know. There you go. I'll put it on there. So what I could have done there is I could have then put the beard onto the navigator, and while the navigator's attacking, he's gaining his morale back. Do you know what I mean? But I just didn't do it. Here, now I want to loot this chest, but the problem is this guy's bugged out. I think my navigator's bugged out as well. Yeah, there we go. Look, the navigator's actually bugged out, so I can't actually do anything right now. You know, I'm completely locked out of what I need to do here. So, I'm kind of stuck now. So I think what I do here, I think I capture this boat. Yeah, I think I abandon this boat and I capture the one that I'm standing on. And then it bugs out again. So I end up with some really serious problems at some point. I didn't want to get rid of my boat, but I ended up having to have this one because it basically bugged the game out. Anything really happening here? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Look, yeah, there's another bug there. You know, it got to 34% and bugged out. So it's another save and reload, which everybody hates having to do. And we continue on from 34%, so that's not too bad. So now what I need is I need a cook, I need a fisherman, I need a sailor. That's pretty much the order of business, really. That's what I need. Again, the navigator is now defying me. Grab a couple of pillars and beds. They're really good. Pillars and beds, really, really good. If your crew get below a certain point in your morale or your hunger, they can actually sit there and they can lay on it and basically hold themselves off for a little while. So what I should have done is I should have grabbed that sailor at the very bottom, level 8 sailor. But if you look, my gold is going down rapidly because I would have been able to buy that cook. But because they were either stealing my gold, and again, there's my navigator, he just died, with my beard as well, dirty bastard. I think he died of hunger, I think. Because obviously, I was paying, I was either getting robbed, or they were basically forcing me to buy the rum while I was in the pub. I got screwed over being able to buy the cook. Because obviously the cook wouldn't have been a problem. So if you look here when I go to the food, I've got like 70 fish sitting in my bag. You know what I mean? So that would have been so good for me because I'd have just pretty much sat there and gone, I don't need food anymore. You know, I'll just put it all down and I'm done. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So yeah, I do get a bit gripey over it. You know, it does get on my nerves a little bit when stuff like this happens. But there was a perfectly good cook there I could have purchased. But if it wasn't for the fact that they were robbing me of money as I was trying to buy him, I was buying. You know what I mean? Now, say for instance, I've walked in there and I'm not hiring someone, if that makes sense. I'm not hiring anybody. I'm just walking in there and I'm just standing there on the spot and I'm drinking rum. Fair enough. You know what I mean? But if I'm actually trying to buy somebody or trying to do something, then they shouldn't be taking the money off of me during that point. So obviously I need to use that money to buy people or buy food. So if you look, my hunger, 23 on the hunger, and I've got no food left. I'm screwed, you know what I mean? Another thing that annoys me as well, you've got the, food, the hunger levels of the fisherman and the sailor I've just bought. I mean, I just purchased them, you know what I mean? I've just bought them, and they're already like half their hunger level. It's ridiculous, and I'm just doing nothing but complaining. Not to say I don't enjoy the game, because I still do. But if I enjoyed the game and I had no nitpicky bits about it, I'll just get bored of the game. It's kind of like when you get the I do have the save editor. When I've got like 2 million gold and I can build the biggest boat in the world that I like, and I can buy anybody that I want, it's kind of boring. It's not the same. It's kind of like the princess mode as well, because dying isn't a consequence. You can just carry on going. Once your commander dies, you just reload the game from scratch again, and that's it. Good game. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. Excuse me. Can you imagine that? I've got a level 6 Falcon Blade with a 5% increased crit chance. Brilliant. Yeah, so if I was able to buy that cook, as you can see there, if I was able to buy that cook, I wouldn't have had any problems with the food. But what I didn't do here, which I should have done, is gone back to Twig's Cross and bought that cook. Instead, I go all the way back to the start again, which is crazy. I don't know why I did this. I think I thought that there was a cook there that I didn't see, but there wasn't. I'm pretty sure there wasn't. I think the cook that I got from there was the only cook available there. Let's have a look, see what I'm talking about here. So, and I've got no way of buying food. Yeah, it's basically just me complaining that I've got no way of buying food, and my people are probably either going to die or they're going to start mutiny on each other. If a fisherman wants to turn into a fighter, go yourself. You are a fisherman, and you're going to stay as a fisherman. But this is even better. This was I didn't realise how much this was going to help me, because yeah, I was in serious trouble there. They were all going to die of starvation, but thankfully I had those beds there, and it saved me. And again, my mention here was, how could he find rum when he's asleep? He's tripping and kipping in the corner of the boat. Can't do anything about his morale. Well, I can. Snoring away. But I'm sitting, I think, in this part here, I'm like, can I get to the nearest zone? I actually think I know why. You know what? I do know why I went back here, because it's the only place I could get food. Yeah, it was the only place I could get food. So, I was sitting there thinking, like, am I going to be able to get to the place where I can buy food, get it on the boat, get my hunger back up to maximum, get back out, buy a cook, and I was working all this out. It was just like, I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can. And I just about made it, I think. Yeah, I just about made it, but definitely weren't much in it, that's for sure. I mean, again, the problem with the pub there as well is the fact that, you know, if I want to go through each individual one, check their stats out, um, that's what I would want to do. I'd want to go there, check their stats out, and and then be able to buy what I want and not be forced to buy the first thing I see because it's the only thing I can see. So if you look, they've eaten one whole watermelon each. So, and my captain's about to go and do exactly the same thing, just munch one full watermelon on her own. So, yeah, it's not good. I preferred the type stuff. That was much better. And now he's pissed off. I think I grab a fighter here. I think it's the old dude with the beard. I'll sell a load of fish. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 9 gold each isn't too bad. I know that 2 gold difference, but it's not like selling 10 fish gives you 50 gold. You know what I mean, or 1,000 gold. No, it's not. 10 fish will only be 100 gold. I think I grab the fighter. Barrels. It's barrels. Oh dear. He's about to fall through the boat. Yeah, when you see them twitching like that, that's like they're about to fall through the boat, pretty much. Just going for the different perks of my people. Food. Put more food on the boat. That's it. Put a random light on there. I do. And over they go. Where's my guitar? There it is. First thing the old Udamijig does, straight on a boat, straight to sleep. But this is where I'm sitting there going, why isn't the captain going to eat? If I remember rightly. Yeah, yeah. Hunger 50%, and the captain sitting there thinking like, oh, I'm going to trip and kip. I might get another bug soon as well. The fighter wants to become a fighter. So I just went, sorry, let him change position then. Anything else there? Just munching away. think this is one where I lose my... I'll just go in there, loot the box. Captain's nearly dead. Captain's nearly dead. Insta heals to full HP. Put the old crit chance back on again. Oh yeah, this is the bug come up. Right, now here, I've killed this island. I've absolutely just completely destroyed the island, but for some reason it won't let me go back into the main screen to attack. So I end up having to exit and save, and I lose out on all the experience and whatever else those items can, the crabs over there could drop. Now I already know that I've already looted the box, so that box is gone. I don't have to worry about that. But unfortunately, I lose everything else. It really, really did cheese me off this bit. I was sitting there thinking, 1 HP, 1 HP, come on. You know what I mean? One stab and he's dead. And then I get the loot for that, you know? So basically, I end up only being able to get these oysters and this crate. And everybody else goes back on the boat, so... Now here, I was like, Captain, eat the food, eat the food. No, no, go to sleep. Fuck it, go to sleep then. And that was basically my response to that one. But again, this is what I can't understand. Like, I saw that cook on this replay. Now, if I'd have gone back to that island, I'd have been able to re-buy that cook. Because I've got the money to buy him. And then I wouldn't have to worry about food, because he'd just stay on the ship and cooked all the food for me. But instead, I just left it. So I don't actually know why, but I've pretty much just left it. Again, the fisherman twitching himself to sleep. Now this, I found a parrot. I found a fucking parrot, but I've got no idea how to capture it. So, yeah, it was just like, I found a parrot. Come on! I got a parrot from my captain. But for some ungodly reason, I just could not capture this bloody parrot. And to be honest with you, it took so long that I think I'm just going to skip it, to be honest. Right, hang on a second. I've just got a message from some friends. Sorry about that. It took me ages. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, for God's sake, have I got to like clear the island or something of all these things to get this parrot? But yeah, I could not capture this parrot for love nor money. So I'm just going to skip it if I can. You'll see me just trying to doing everything I can to try and catch that fucking parrot, and I couldn't. So I just ignored it. Left it. Ah, fuck it, I'm gone. See you later, parrot. Bastard. Now, what is that? Alright, that was just an update to one of my programs. Fucking parrot. Fuck you. I believe the parrots don't do anything in the game. They don't give you anything, they're just like an extra bit. But on one of my playthroughs, I'm sure it's one I posted up on YouTube as well, I actually had a parrot on my shoulder that was just flying around doing its thing, and it was on my shoulder and it was there. I remember killing one of the captains on another ship or vessel or whatever it was, and it ended up being my parrot. It was my bad boy, and then he died. Obviously, as you know, through most of my playthroughs, I play until I basically die. And he was there just chilling on my shoulder. It's like, oh yeah, sweet. But no, this one here, just bouncing around like a bad boy. No idea how to capture it. Doesn't tell you anything. So yeah, let's just refill that morale bar. Let's get on with it. So 75%, 80%, 81, 83, 85, 88, 93, 100%. So at the next location, we're under attack. Let's kill them all. Now, this one's going to be a lot closer. 4v4. We've got a flail on there. We've got a couple of knives. I don't think we've got anything special, but it's a 27, 28, 30 and 29 versus a 30, 22, 30 and 25. So I think we're going to do quite well. Now I've kept my crit chance up. I need to switch out the 2 diapers for the chest plates, which I'm going to do now. Now here I decided whether to keep the bouncy or switch to a chest plate. I think I keep the bouncy. I'm sure I keep the bounce, and I just carry on going. Again, you'll see a lot of spacebar in here, so be prepared for that. I think this is another one where the ship, where I have to, I think it bugs out, I'm sure of it. Again, I can't see the HP of some of the lower level ones. They're all fine, they're all doing alright. We continue on, that's one of their guys dead, so it makes it 3v4. Captain gets back in there, gives him a good dig. Nice 10 damage, that's brilliant that is. Another good hit, a miss there somewhere along the lines as well. Everyone's doing fine. It's a 4v2, 4v1. And he bugs out. The problem is, right, this is what I was talking about on that earlier video, which really cheesed me off, because now you see my wasp there, yeah. You see my warrior. Now I'm sitting there thinking, oh, fuck's sake, he's bugged out. Look, you can see all their morale is high. You should be following my orders, no problems, no questions asked. Now I have got a life buoy, so the only way for me really to save this guy by blowing the ship up, because that's what I've got to do. I've got no choice. I have to blow it up because obviously that the other dude is dead. He's dead, and he's just standing there on the boat, like chilling. So I have to now give him that buoy and blow this ship up to keep him alive. But I don't get anything from that dude. I don't get any items for killing him or anything like that. I actually lose my life buoy, and it ends up killing me. But it actually ends up killing a member of my crew, which I'm sitting there thinking, fuck's sake, fucking game, just what the hell, you know? They're all back on the boat, sleeping away like a good one. Got enough gold, look, 909 gold there. That's pretty good. Nearly 40-minute playtime, 10 days in. That's not bad. Seven or eight people, really? Really? Can you actually fit 7 or 8 people in your Talking to a new Pete about New Year, because it's actually New Year's Eve, quarter to 10 to 7 on New Year's Eve. So I'm just talking to a new Pete whether to go around to his for New Year's. Do you reckon he can get 7 or 8 people in his very very small apartment? It's tiny. If you ever watched any of his videos, pretty much what you see in his videos when he's doing his vlogs, that's pretty much his bedroom. It's very very small. 7 or 8 people is, yeah, it's not very big. I think he might be over exaggerating a bit. Well, if he does get them in there, they've got very limited space to go to. So probably just going to stay here, play some more games, chill out. So, next battle. This is the battle where I actually lose one of my guys, and I am seriously cheesed off when this happens, because it's like I could have saved you with the buoy, and because of a game bug, I am now boned. There's nothing I can do to save you, and it really cheesed me off. And I think I pretty much ended the video very very soon afterwards as well. So you've only probably got another 5 minutes maybe of this video left, if that. I think it's my fisherman gets separated from the rest of the crew. There we go. Look, you can see him get separated now. The guy with the flail just beating his face in. Right, he's full HP, but I know he's going over the edge. I already know right now he's going over the edge, and he's going to die. And it's like, fucking life buoy. What the fuck, you know? I was proper cursing as well. Let's see if I turn it up, see what I say. Damn it! If it hadn't have bugged out, it'd have been alright. There you go. And that's actually the live recording of what I was saying as it was playing. I was proper cheesed as well. It was like, what the fuck? You know? And for some reason, I think, because is it bugged out? Because those guys ain't moving for some reason. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I was proper cheesed. It was just like, oh, for God's sake, you know what I mean? It was like, oh, pissed me off. As you heard on the video there, damn it. If he hadn't bugged out, he'd have been fine. But I knew it almost as soon as he'd knocked him back 2 steps, knocked him back. I was just like, oh no, here we go. So, and now all I've got is fish for food. I've got no grub left. There's no food left. I've got nothing to eat. I've got I've got a pirate's leg there, but So you probably, I don't really want to be using that because it's going to cost me twice as much to get the morale back, which is crazy. So I've lost my fisherman, I've lost my fishing pole, I've lost one of my chest pieces as well. Just mental, absolutely mental. So coconut to restore HP and morale. I put my crit chance back on again. I've lost, as I said, I've lost my fishing pole. Get their morale's back up high again. Get him cleaning out my boat. I'm not too sure where I'm going now. I think I go south. Actually, I might be going north. Yeah, I might end up going north because I think the next encounter was the last encounter I have on this location. So, and it'll end the video pretty soon. So, now in terms of hunger, I'm fine. I know I'm fine because if I get my people get too hungry, I'll just settle down on those beds and I'm gone. You know what I mean? And that they will survive, but it's still not good. So I just let them. I think I let them keep this as well. I can't be bothered to mess about with it. So everybody's happy. Got a lot of gold there, 1100 gold. Matey or me hearty. First grog was good. Yar. The weather is great. I'll try to flee this as well. So I don't think I'm sitting there thinking I'm not going to last this battle. I'm going to die. Get everybody over there. Get the chest pieces on. Everybody's looking good. We got any rocks? No. The other thing I was debating when it come down to my fisherman drowning, I was going to give him the elixir to restore him back to life. But the problem there was I wasn't too sure whether it would work in terms of, I know when he drowns he loses his HP till he dies, but would it resurrect him back on the boat, or would it just resurrect him with 1 HP and he go and die anyway, and then I've just wasted another thing, you know? I've got a paralysed guy there. He's got paralysis on him as a skill, so we're going to go and kill him now. That's him dead. Nothing to loot on this boat, so we all head back over to our boat. And I'm going to plunder it when I get back. Again, all running out of food. Not much I can do about it. Plunder the boat. Boom. As said by Rosanna Cho. Boom. So I think I end the video here. And that's pretty much the end of this playthrough. I will go back through it again later on and have another video up for this specific playthrough. So thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys soon.